Hello, my name is Ryan Jack. I'm a special ed assistant. I've worked at LUSD for the past, 27 years, long time. So I decided to work in education because at the time I was in between jobs and I thought this would be a great way to help out the kids and, earn a living, just see how it was. And it turned out to be great. The most rewarding thing about working for LUSD would be helping our students find jobs and seeing it successful in the community. I'm a special ed assistant, but I work at a vocational center, so we help out students get jobs and be successful in the workplace. And I've been a Local 99 member for, I believe, about 27 years. I joined the union right away when I first started because I knew the importance of having a union and what it meant to us and how it protects our job and enables us to prolong our work life. So we'll talk a little bit about the strike. So I was on the bargaining team. I was one of the ones negotiating, and for me, it was a hard thing to go on strike. It was something I was nervous about. I'll be honest, I was scared. I didn't know if I was gonna lose my job, but I did it because we've been suffering for many years, and this is something that we need. It was long overdue. We almost went on strike on the bargaining session before. I was on both bargaining sessions, and it was time, and it worked. It gave us our 30% raise and helped to show that this would enable us to be successful in the future. And I did involve my family. In fact, my son, he was off school. He went to LUSD school, and he actually went with me a few days on the strike lines. I would get there in the morning around 8 a.m. and I'd help set up, and then from there I would go to the bargaining sessions, which was downtown with, ended up being with the mayor, Mayor Bass. That's the level it got to because nothing was happening. And so basically I decided to do this because it's very important for us as a workforce to maintain our dignity, our respect, and our income for that matter. So it was very empowering seeing all my coworkers out there supporting each other. Even though we were in the rain, it was horrible, but we did it. Everyone sucked up. Even people I didn't think would come, they actually showed up. So it was very empowering to see all these people come together and join us for our movement. And one thing, as I was on the bargaining team and as we kept meeting with the mayor, we were going back and forth, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen, to be honest with you. I thought, it'd be prolonged. But then I saw we had one of the head of education for the state of California, he came. And at that point, I thought, wow, it's getting pretty serious. And then Kamala Harris called Mayor Bass, and she's like, hey, let's get this done. We got to get this done. This is serious. So at that point, I saw some hope. And after we met, went back and forth, that was at a point where I thought, okay, we should be successful, but nothing was guaranteed. So finally, we reached an agreement, and it was monumental. We got 30%, which I don't know of anyone ever getting a 30% raise, especially just workers. Usually it's for like the upper bosses and things like that. So it was amazing that we achieved that, and we've never achieved that before. So once we came back, we had this level of respect. We had this level of, we were like all on a high. We felt so good that we accomplished this. And what it made us realize is that we could do it again if we need to. And we have the power to do it. And we will do it. So that's something that I take with me, forever. And knowing that our union does this. This is what a union does. It gives us protection, it gives us respect, and it gives us unity. We all need to remember that. Thank you. So basically, after the strike, my life changed because, well, for one, we got a raise. It was phenomenal. We got a 30% raise. Number two, we had more respect with administrators. And they knew that, they had to watch their P's and Q's. And for me personally, it was empowering that we could help so many people. And I think SEIU 99, the way they've changed, is we've become more organized. I've seen throughout the last 7, 8 years, longer, when our management changed, how the direction and vision changed. And we've got to a point where we need to mobilize and we can get it together. It's something that's come a long ways, but we're stronger than we ever been. And I would just like people to know that, we need to keep strong. We need to stay together. We need to be unified. And we need to help each other out. And that's what's most important. So being at the bargaining table, I will say, with Mayor Bass, there was a lot of going back and forth. There was times where we would give a proposal, they would give us back exactly the same thing that they had before. They just tried to switch it around. So they were playing with us. And that kept going on and on for hours and hours. And there was times where we were there for over 12 hours. I mean, they were long days. And it was just going back and forth with nothing happening. So I was getting kind of nervous. Like, how's this going to end? Are we going to keep striking and striking? So it kind of made me, feel kind of nervous. But having Mayor Bass there, it showed that the city is behind us. The city respects us, they respect our work, and they want to see us get our raise. And that's why she was there, to make this happen. And if it wasn't for her, it wouldn't have happened. She went in between intermediaries. She was there talking with the state negotiators, letting them know that they have to make something happen. It wouldn't have happened if she wasn't there, I'll be honest. And the agreement we had was amazing. It was 30%. Never had anything like that before. I mean, I don't think anyone's gotten a 30% raise in public education. I mean, that's the first in the whole country. So I would say that's the one thing we're most proud of, because we can help people survive. Living in Los Angeles, it's expensive. I mean, everything. So it helps us. We're not there yet, but it helps us get to that level. Thank you.